It's called the Mobile Passport, and I got to say, this is the best travel app I've ever used, and also really kind of a model of how the government can kind of get on board with this whole mobile revolution. So the idea is you're an American citizen or Canadian, and you're coming into the U.S. via an airport. You always, of course, have to carry your passport with you, and then you got to fill out all that paperwork to let customs know where you were, that you're not carrying any snails or whatever it might be. Now you can skip at least part of that by filling it in on your phone. So maybe while you're on that plane ride back to the U.S., you just pull up this app, you answer a couple of questions about where you were, you take a selfie, and then when you get to the airport, you just get out your phone, you open this app, and show that to the customs agent.
Get out of here. So
I know.
You get into that waiting room. What do you flag somebody down? Is that what it is?
Yeah, usually there's an airport staff member there, like sort of like funneling, like, oh, Americans over here, foreigners over here, and you just say, I got the mobile passport, and it's like angels from heaven. They like say, oh, come over here, and you get your own dedicated line, and you're zipping on through.
Wow. All right. So how does it make it different from, say, just documents or whatever?
So you're essentially answering the same questions. And the reason why this is kind of a win for everybody, including the U.S. Customs Department, is that part of what makes immigration slow is like people are like filling out materials, right? Either on a piece of paper, which then has to be typed in, or they're going up to there's some newer kiosks that are in the customs areas where, again, you have to type stuff in. You've got to take a photo of yourself. And that's slow. So what they're doing is essentially they're getting us to do that work on our phones instead. And it turns out the phones are perfect tools to do that.
We're speaking with the Wall Street Journal personal technology writer Jeffrey Fowler. His piece is called Get Through Airport Customs Faster with this free app, and it's called Mobile Passport. Available at all international terminals at airports? How widespread is it?
Not all of them, but it is currently at 13 of them, and it's pretty much the biggest, and it covers, the majority of people coming into the U.S. By the end of the year, it will be at 20 of them, so it's a pretty good chance that if you're coming to the U.S., it'll work for you. Right now, it's only at the airports, though. So if you're coming, on a cruise ship or coming across a land border, that's not going to work for you. But stay tuned, because I think the Customs Service is really learning that this is a model that is working for them. So I'm sure they're going to want to bring it everywhere.